Hey, sorry for the overly bright room, but this is the only way that you can see my face right now. So it's yesterday was my fifth injection, and I guess that makes it like a month and 1 week on T. But I started T like the 2nd of September, so it's technically just 1 month, I guess, on T, which is yay. So yeah, I don't really have much to say since I made a video I think last week, which is pretty recent. But yep, it's been 1 month, and the changes that I've noted for this for like 1 month of testosterone was some hair growth on my face over here. Um, I don't know why though. I mean, I know that it takes a while for hair to start growing, but obviously can't see it from how bright it is. And even if it was like super HD, it'd be really hard to show you. But there's like a little bit of hair over here and over here, mostly here though. Um, my voice dropping, uh, growth in growth in the crotch area, like I said many times, because it's freaking me out. It freaks me out sometimes. Um, I think that's it. Uh, hair like started increasing some more. Like, hold on, let me check. It's um, I was always a hairy person. Like I was hairier than my cis male cousins and shit. Um, like I have a little cousin that's a year younger than me, and I was always like a lot hairier than him. It was kind of it was distressing before I knew all of this, but it's fine. It's fine now. But yeah, I've always been a hairy person, so I can't exactly like monitor my hair growth. It's like it doesn't look very different to me, but like on my stomach, I don't have too much hair, but I've noticed that it's gotten thicker, and that my happy trail is kind of longer now. Uh, it's just it's not amazing, but it's let's just say it's too hairy for a woman. So yeah, I didn't want to use that example, but I mean, what am I supposed to say? Can't say too hairy for a man since this is not hairy enough. But yeah. Um. So yeah. Sorry, I was checking my legs to see if the hair grew or something. Yeah, there's not like much I can note when it comes to hair, and it's also really hard to determine whether or not my voice has dropped sometimes, because like I used to be able to talk like this before testosterone, like if I really lowered my voice a lot, and sometimes I'm not sure if I'm doing it on purpose or it's just like that. And sometimes I like try to raise my voice and it doesn't sound the way it used to, so it's uh it's almost like an indication that my voice did drop, but obviously it hasn't dropped enough yet. I still feel like I'm kind of androgynous. People tell me that I pass as male really well, and that if they didn't know me before, they wouldn't like guess that I was transgender. And sorry, that's fine and all, but it's like I still look how I used to. It's like for me, I still look like a girl, or I still feel like I'm not manly enough, because this is the face I've always had my entire life. I've always looked manly, and so just because I look manly to other people doesn't feel like doesn't mean I feel very manly, because I still look the same. So as happy as I am that I'm passing and passing pretty well, um, like I won't be satisfied until my voice drops some more, my face changes, my body starts changing, and you know that's not gonna happen in 1 month. 1 month is like when the stuff, when like I guess minimal stuff starts happening. I don't know how to say it. Uh, like when subtle stuff starts, it's not subtle, what am I saying? Small stuff, I guess. When small stuff starts changing, like hair growth and body dropping and other kind of growth. It's not like it can be seen very well by other people. It's like if I don't talk, if I just stand there, people will be like, "Oh my God, your hair is growing," or "Your voice is deep," or "You have a kind of a long crotch for a woman." Like, no. Oh, I keep saying woman a lot. I'm sure that comes out kind of wrong. But no, I'm not saying I'm a woman. I'm just saying if somebody like knew me as a woman before and was like, "Oh, you're really changing into a man," it's not like they can like look down there. I don't want them to. My mom keeps asking to see, and I keep saying no. But what I have noticed though is that I've always been kind of large from my ass down, I guess. Cause like if you look at half of me, like from my waist up, I guess it's like you can't exactly tell. Like, you can't exactly like see someone who's like fat. I guess. I mean, maybe chubby or something, but from the top, I don't look like my weight, I guess, which is like 200 pounds. But it's like all of my weight is in my ass and my thighs, which sucks. It sucks, and it's kind of good since I don't want this fat all over me. But it's bad because it worsens my dysphoria, which is bad. I don't have like there's a Tumblr called FTM Confessions where people just they say a lot of depressing things like I want to detransition, I hate my life, I want to kill myself. Just some of them are happy things, others are just kind of depressing. And it's like I have dysphoria too. I have a lot of insecurities, especially in my relationship. But it's not like I never wanted to stop or kill myself or just I don't feel like I'm as dysphoric as some people, which like it doesn't make me sad or anything. I just can't exactly relate to a lot of people, and it just makes me wonder why it's so hard for them since I have like a pretty okay environment to transition in. But it's not as bad for me, so can't exactly tell. But I have my own type of dysphoria, which is caused by my feminine hips and ass. Like, I might be secretly black because I have the ass of a black woman, pretty much. And the thighs of one. I don't know. Um, yeah, they're not very manly looking. Um, if somebody just showed you a picture of my bottom half, nobody would say that's a man, and that depresses me because a lot of people like say sir or young man or just like he, but it's only when they're seeing like half of me, like I'm at the counter or something buying an item. But if I'm like standing, like supposing the cashier is here and I'm standing right here, it's like you can see all of me. But if I'm standing right here, you can only see half, which it's fine since they can see a guy. But when they look down, it looks very feminine, and that depresses the hell out of me. And I have to buy feminine cut pants, meaning I have to go into the women's section to buy pants. And it's not like I like being large or anything. I do want to lose weight. I'm just one of those people who needs to lose something drastically and then like maintain it, I guess. Like lose all of my weight and then I'd be able to maintain the skinniness or something. Because I don't eat too much, but I don't eat enough to lose weight. Or I guess I don't eat less enough. I don't know. But yeah, I asked to get a liposuction from the surgeon who will do my top surgery, hopefully, and the secretary was like, I think you're too fat for liposuction. And it's like, I thought that was the point of liposuction, to suck out the fat so that I can stop being fat. But I told her, just give me an appointment and let me talk to the doctor. I don't want to hear it from their secretary. And she gave me one, which is on November 2nd. I don't know if I mentioned this, but if I didn't, there you go. I have an appointment November 2nd to determine uh, the liposuction. I need my letters from all my doctors to then have an appointment for top surgery. And if I get them before November 2nd, then I can have my appointment for top surgery on liposuction at the same time. That doesn't mean it's the surgery, that means it's the consultation before surgeries. And it sounds like some sort of quest right now. And I tried asking my old therapist to make me a letter, and she said I can't do that because I don't know what it means to be ready for top surgery, which is understandable. But then again, if she doesn't know, if she's the person I talk to about all of this before anybody, like, who am I supposed to find, right? So on the 4th, I have an appointment with my gender therapist again. I'm gonna ask him what I'm supposed to do for the letters, because getting one from my doctor and my endocrinologist is not gonna be a tough task, because they both made, like, one of them gave me my prescription for testosterone, and the other one gave me a letter to start testosterone. So like they know what's going on and they helped me get here. But like, I need a letter from a second therapist to have top surgery, which sounds kind of hard right now because I don't have anybody other than my old therapist who denied me, which sucks. It's like she didn't deny me because she doesn't want to deal with transgender stuff. It's not any discrimination crap or anything. She just doesn't know how to do it. She doesn't feel right making a letter about something she doesn't understand, which is fine. But it puts me in a pickle because I need to find somebody before November 2nd, because like, I'm not too bothered by my chest, but I have to bind every day. Like, I don't want it, but it doesn't make me cry every time I see it, because I can somehow ignore it when I look in the mirror, which is fine. But I have to bind, and it hurts. Like, on Monday I was in class and my ribs started like getting crushed by the binder because I forgot to loosen it before going to class a little bit. And it was I wore it for too long and pain started kicking in and it sucks. So I really want to like get rid of them so I can just not even just walk around without a shirt, just walk around with a shirt just without binding underneath it. And yeah. So now my mission is to find another therapist to make me my top surgery letter, if they will. I don't see it happening that well, but I hope they will. And I suppose I'll keep updating on what's happening with the surgeries and doctors and stuff. But if changes happen on T, I will update on them. But I don't imagine much more is gonna happen besides more growth, more hair, and more voice dropping, which is, I can't easily like show that off without, I can just talk and show you my voice, but I can't show you all my hair because that's kind of weird. So I'll see you next video. Oh, what, 14 minutes? Wow, I talk too much. I'll see you next video whenever something else happens, and let's just hope that things will get easier.